Hello everyone, I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. It was yet another warm and very humid day on our Tuesday. Here's a look at the high temperatures. Most of us got into the mid 80s yesterday. Rice Lake and Ladysmith and Medford a little bit cooler in the lower 80s along with Cumberland. But we got to 85 in Eau Claire, which was 5 degrees above average. Red Wing fell just short of 90, getting up to 88. But it felt a few degrees warmer than that because those dew points, again, were in the upper 60s to low 70s. It peaked at 73 in Eau Claire during the early evening hours, but that was when the temperatures ended up coming down because we had some showers and even a few rumbles of thunder tracked through the area during the afternoon and early evening hours. Most of the rainfall totals were pretty light, though there were a few isolated spots that saw up to about a quarter to as much as a half inch of rain. So now the next couple of days through Friday, we're still tracking humid conditions, though it won't be as humid as it was yesterday. And then on Friday, we're tracking a cold front to pass through that'll bring a few isolated showers and storms, and then turning cooler and breezy for an extended stretch after Friday. So those that are looking for an early taste of fall, that is going to be coming into the forecast here in just a few days. For today, some areas of patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, we're looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies today. I can't rule out a couple of pop-up sprinkles and showers, but the rain coverage overall will be A, lighter in intensity, and B, it will be less in coverage overall because of those lower dew points, but still could have a few of those around. The likelier chances for that will be east of Highway 53 and south of the 94 and 29 corridor. And then into tonight, we're looking at mostly clear to clear skies, but I do anticipate fog to develop overnight into that morning commute again on our Thursday, and it could be a little more widespread than what we're seeing this morning. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, tomorrow is going to be a really nice day again with clear to partly cloudy skies. And then as we head into late Thursday night to Friday, that cold front approaches from the west. The clouds will increase. We'll have a few isolated showers and storms track through, but as you can see, Future Track is not showing a lot of activity here. Then the front moves out into the afternoon. We'll start to clear things out, and we should quiet down into Friday night, though this latest run of Future Track is wanting to show maybe another line of showers heading into late Friday evening. So that does bear watching, but the trends are for everything to kind of move out of here as we get into Friday evening and Friday night. And then as we head into the weekend, we now have a slight chance for showers on Sunday. An area low pressure will be spinning north and east of Lake Superior, and it'll drop a trough through the region. So that'll bring in some of those wraparound scattered showers to the area on Sunday. Right now, it's about a 20% chance, but we may have to up that here in the coming days, depending on how the newer data kind of evolves with that, and especially as we get into Friday when we get into the realm of the higher resolution data at that point. For Friday, though, we could have a couple of stronger, possibly severe storms. We have a marginal risk in place for all of western Wisconsin. This means that an isolated strong to severe storm is possible. Hail and wind would be the threats if we see storms reach that severe criteria. But overall, the chances look to be very low with that as of now. And then, as I mentioned, the very humid weather will be eventually going away. You can see the dew points go from the 60s down into the 40s and 50s for at least several days as we get into the weekend and early next week. And that's because of the cold front, but also we're going to be seeing a dip in the jet stream. So the heat dome is going to be moving back into the southwestern parts of the U.S. And here's that low, upper level low that'll bring those few showers to the area on Sunday. But you can see how we're seeing the dip in the jet stream here. That's going to usher in that cooler and drier air. And that's going to stay that way even into early next week. But by the middle of next week, it kind of moderates slightly. So we will actually see temperatures kind of inch their way back up closer to seasonal levels towards the middle to end of next week. But the signs are for our temperatures to still stay below average through the rest of August. So those that are wanting the cooler, less humid weather, it is going to be here. Just takes a few more days to get here. As you can see, we'll be around average the next few days with temperatures, and then we're only in the 60s and 70s after that. It is worth mentioning, though, too, a couple of things. One, we will be seeing breezy conditions Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, especially over the weekend. Could have some gusts up to 30 miles an hour. And with this northwesterly flow, we are going to have to watch the potential for that wildfire smoke to return, but we'll keep you updated on that as we get closer in time.